Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a quick little unboxing for you. It's been a minute since I've actually sat down and done one, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I also filmed this off camera as well, just to show you a little bit more up close detail and stuff, but I know sometimes you guys like to see me also, so here I am. But part of it will be kind of more in detail so you can see up close. I can show you the SKU, talk about pricing and all of that for you, and I'm probably a little bit more articulate in that part of the video because when I sit here, sometimes I get a little bit nervous and I get too chatty and just, it goes that way. But I also wanted to show you the size of this in comparison to like my hand and my head, I guess, I don't know, and also compared to another bag. And I thought it would be helpful to see both up close and next to a person. Also, this is a little bit of a cheat unboxing because I have actually opened this before and have worn it a couple times, but it got here when my friend was staying with me and I really wanted her to see the bag and, you know, wear it while she was here. So sorry about that, but I've not shown a really good up close picture of it on Instagram or anything like that, so it should be pretty new. And for those of you that don't follow me on social media, you just have no idea anyway, so it's very new. But anyway, here's the box. It didn't come in any kind of special box, and as you can tell from the box, it is going to be a very small piece. This is my smallest Chanel bag to date, and it just came in a regular dust bag like this, nothing fancy. I wish it had come in one of those nicer ones, but they just kind of gave me a sack one. I make it sound so glamorous. So anyway, here is the bag. This is the Chanel Trendy Mini Crossbody bag, and as you can see, it is very teeny tiny, but it is also very cute. So here is the trendy part, which is the same as on the top handle bags and the wallet on chain that they have, but this is just on a little teeny tiny bag. And a lot of you guys were thinking that this was a Chanel Square Mini, and I'm gonna show you in a second an actual comparison to a Square Mini so you can see how much smaller in fact this actually is. You can tell just with it in my hand like this that it is very tiny, but I wanted to just kind of clear it up for you guys. I didn't know this bag existed until I randomly came across it when I was in Portland. The same friend that visited, I had flown out for her wedding. She went on her honeymoon and then she came back and visited me, or she came to Texas and visited me. So that's kind of a little bit why I've been MIA. I did vlog that and you guys will see that vlog. Not her wedding, but just like me in Portland. I loved it there and ran into DSK Steph, for those of you that are like real old school on here, and we went to Nordstrom that had a Chanel. They had this bag, but in a very like Pepto-Bismol pink with gold hardware, and I just couldn't with it. It was too girly and it just wasn't me. So when I got home, I couldn't stop thinking about the bag, and I found out that it did come in black and gold. So I ended up calling the client advisor number on the Chanel website, and they gave me a list of stores that potentially would have this bag or have ordered the bag recently, and that's how I ended up finding it. And I found several of them. I just ended up going with whichever one had the newest one. So this one still had the stickers on it and like the tissue around the handles and all that. But like I said, later on in this video, I will show you the SKU and all that, so you can go ahead and do the same thing and try to find one. They are out there, and they are something that has been re-released. So this had come out before, and then for 2019 they're coming back again, so you will be able to get it. But I just think that this is a really, really cute bag. I'm going to show you it now compared to a Square Mini so you can see the size difference. So here's a Square Mini, not looking so mini now compared to this one, but as you can see, there is a significant size difference between the two. And again, I'll show you some better footage in a minute. So I'm going to show you the inside. It obviously does not hold your cell phone, but it will hold a full-size lip gloss, cash, cards. It does hold my car key as well. Having a turn lock closure is always my favorite for Chanel. And then that's what it looks like on the inside. It's got a couple of credit card slots in there, and basically it's just kind of like an open little square. So it is in black lambskin, which I'm not a huge fan of lambskin, but I don't mind it. And I really don't baby my bags. I've never had a huge problem with lambskin, but it is a little bit, you know, it can scratch or scuff. I don't find it to be necessarily less durable than caviar, but it's more prone to imperfection, I suppose. So the chain is just a regular wallet on chain style, which I like, and I really appreciate that there's no leather tab on top. I don't really like it when they do the little shoulder piece. I know a lot of times they do it for comfort and they wouldn't need to for this bag because it's so small, but I never really like that look. It makes it look like it's made for somebody more mature, or I don't know, just it's like shoulder pads on your bag. I just don't really like it. So I prefer kind of a more classic just chain look. It's kind of, I think it looks nice in pictures and it looks nice on. The chain on Chanel is almost like jewelry itself. So I don't like it when they disrupt it with the little leather strip up there. And like I said, it can be worn on the shoulder or crossbody. I don't normally wear my bags crossbody. I like shoulder bags, but I will with this one just because it's a light bag. But generally I don't love crossbody because I don't like the way the chain like sits in between your boobs and like separates it. Here's some extra little detail shots. Apparently I didn't take the sticker off this or either of the internal little O-rings, but I'll probably just leave it because nobody sees that anyway. I also left it around the base apparently. I thought I took it all off, but I guess because this gets covered, I just didn't see it. I don't know how good this little camera will focus, but as you can see, the stamp up top just says Chanel Paris CC, which sometimes they do on their bags now. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you the SKU and all of that so you have that information if you want to call and try to get this bag as well. All right, so there's the authenticity card and this is the tag. So if you wanted to screenshot that, they call everything clutch with chain these days. Those are the other numbers. I don't know which set of numbers you actually need for this, but there's the price plus tax, of course, unfortunately. Wish they had the black one in Oregon because then I wouldn't have had to pay tax, but there you go. And I actually have a question for some of you that may be more knowledgeable with the Trendy line than I am. So I did ask a sales associate, but I just think that he's wrong. And I don't know, I just don't trust it. So maybe one of you guys can help me out. I'm gonna show you the gift receipt because the other receipt has my personal information on it. It says 18K Trendy CC clutch with chain lamb gold. So my question to him was, what does the 18K stand for? Because I know that they don't put season numbers on the receipt, and also that's not the season number on the tag. So I asked him what the 18K was for because I thought it couldn't be for 18 karat gold. It doesn't look like that, and as far as I knew, they didn't really do that anymore. He said that it is because the hardware is 18 karat gold dipped, which I just don't believe. The color just doesn't look like that to me, and also, I've not heard about this from anyone else, but I'm just curious as to why it would be on the receipt. The sales associate does work in the Chanel department of Bergdorf's, but sometimes if I don't hear it from either people that have heard it from a lot of people or from someone that works in a standalone Chanel boutique, I kind of question it if it sounds like something that would be too good to be true, but I don't know why they would have it registered as this. I really just don't think that that's the case. I mean, look at how light the color is as far as gold, and I just don't think they would do that large of a piece gold plated. So if any of you guys have any more insight on the Trendy bags or if there's something special with them that I don't know about, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna take it as the entire Bergdorf's is mistaken. I also wanted to show you guys what it looks like with some stuff actually in there. So here's what it looks like. I've got a couple cards in there, some cash, compact mirror, which normally I wouldn't bring. I've got a full-size lip gloss, oil-absorbing sheets, and my car key. Probably could have put something a little taller in there if you wanted to because it does give you a little bit of extra space up top. So if you had a taller lip gloss or something, it would have been okay. But yeah, so that's everything that's in there. And then I've got 2 cards in the card slots, which you could put more in there. There's actually additional slots, or for me, I probably would just leave them loose because it's kind of a pain, I feel like, to try to get things out of card slots. So on a normal day, this is probably what my bag would look like. More cards, but a little bit of cash, my car keys, a lip gloss, whichever one I'm wearing for the day, and oil absorbing sheets. And that's really all that I need, aside from my phone and if I bring my camera, but normally my phone is just in my hand anyway. And then lastly, I want to show you guys a comparison just because so many people thought that this was the square mini. So on the left here is a regular size square mini, and this is the Trendy mini. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some different comparison angles so you can take a look. So here's a side view. As you can see, it's also much thinner. And one thing I do like about this as well is that it doesn't look like a wallet on chain. I'm not a huge fan of wallet on chain. I personally just think it looks literally like a wallet on a chain, which I just don't want. I want something that looks like a mini bag. And I feel like this really does look like a mini bag, even though it does have the credit card slots inside. And actually that reminds me, the one thing that I don't like about the Trendy mini is that it is not leather lined. It has the same type of lining as a wallet on chain has, so like that satiny material. I don't know if they did that just so they could cut on cost or even out the cost of this extra little hardware up here, but to me the bag would be absolutely perfect if it had leather lining instead. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the bag. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave any questions that you may have in the comment section below. I think I've answered everything that I could think of, but if you have any other questions, I'll do my best to go ahead and answer them for you. And if you know what the 18K is about, then I'll love you forever if you have the answer to that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I do have one more unboxing to do, but I don't know if I'll do a sit down one like this or if I'll just kind of infuse it into a vlog. Let me know what you guys would prefer. I know you guys like me to have a little bit more FaceTime with you, which sometimes when I'm vlogging I don't do a good job of, so I want to kind of mix it up, do some sit down videos with you guys as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you hopefully very soon. Bye. Toshi! T, what are you doing, man? Oh my gosh, Evie. What are you doing, lady? I got one over here with me trying to show you this, and one over here. If you ever see them on the couch on Instagram, it's not me posing them. They literally sit like this. Guys, what are you doing? Mommy's trying to film this. Look how cute, they're actually touching. This is a big deal because Evie doesn't really love Toshi, even though Toshi loves Evie. Look at, their little butts are touching. Your little butts are touching. You're very cute. Man, do you guys want attention or what? Do you want attention or what? And I've got some other things randomly over there. This is like turned into my filming couch now. All right, well, I guess I'll just check in with you guys in a second because I don't want to move them. They're so cute. Oh. False alarm. Oh, real false alarm. We'll be back. We'll be back in a minute. Honestly, they like to be around me, especially Toshi, so I think it's because I was sitting here filming. They just wanted my attention. You just wanted mommy's attention. And this is where the attention was. So you had to come here, huh? You just wanted mommy's attention, huh? And this is where mommy's attention was, filming on the couch. So now the dog's gotta be on the couch. I've got a real interesting setup here. So I've been filming pretty much everything on the couch just because it's bright in here. And then I didn't want to take out my Evie. Oh my gosh, Evie! You must have fell off the couch trying to give me your hand. So I've been basically filming everything here because it's bright and it's just easy. And my camera focuses on it. But look at this setup. So I didn't have like my full tripod, or this is like my travel tripod, and it wasn't tall enough for when I'm sitting here. So I had to put 3 even-sized boxes, and this is what I had. This one's a little tilted because it's off the rug, but that's how I filmed my most recent sit-down video.